now to Kevin in New Hampshire, listening on the Catholic Answers Live app. Kevin, thanks for joining us. Your question for Father Anthony Dorsa.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
It's my pleasure.
So my fiance and I are getting married this year, and she was raised in a congregational church, but she was never baptized. And she's thinking about going through the RCIA program, but she's still, a little iffy about becoming Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess my question is how can I go about, inching her towards it without being too pushy? And also I was curious about if we do get married and she does get, the RCIA program completed, would that sacrament count for her?
Did you mean the sacrament of marriage or baptism?
Marriage.
I gotcha. Okay, so if you got married first and then your wife was baptized, would
I think on her baptism, you're now in a Christian marriage, and both of you would enjoy the grace of a sacrament at that point.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
My wife was baptized after, I think, 2 years after we got married, and it stuck. It all stuck.
Yeah,
I just want them to know.
As long as you're getting married properly in the church, you have the right dispensation to be marrying, someone who's not baptized and all of that. It's a recognized marriage.
So, but he wants to know about how to bring this up in a way. I mean, this is a very important, evangelizing the family is what I think most people would like to know about.
Very important thing. I've dealt with this with a few other couples before as well. And it can be a very touchy subject. It's a very personal thing, faith. And so you're right. You don't want to push too hard to the point where you're kind of putting her off from the faith just because she's so annoyed with it. But if the interest is there, I would honestly, take some time, talk to her, and try to figure out where her main objections are, and see what her main hesitations are, and then try to find a way to gently over some time, disarm those. RCIA is sometimes good for that. Depends how the RCIA program is run. What I'd really explain there too, or advise there too, is if you have a priest that that you really trust, is to put her in contact with the priest about these things.
Kevin, how's that?
That's good. I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing. We've been going to Mass for the past couple of weeks together, so...
Oh, God bless you.
It feels like it's starting down that road, but she's still, I feel like she might just be going to Mass for my benefit, so I'm not really sure.
Well, another thing then, too, I would also advise, too, is your whole marriage is going to be based on you offering yourself up in sacrifice to make this woman holy. That doesn't start necessarily after your I do, so start that now. Make sure that when you're at that Mass, you're praying for her. Say some extra prayers for her, say rosaries for her, offer penances for her conversion, and really storm heaven to give her that great grace of faith.